Hey guys. Sometimes when I'm working with a student, there are things I think they should see, but it doesn't fit into the paid part of lessons. Maybe it's a game that's, I think they can get something out of it, but it's not worth their time to spend an hour looking at something that's generalistic. Generalistic, is that a word? Uh, what we're about to look at now is for a student that I couldn't find a place to show him. I changed his name to Joe just so we don't have to face him suing me. Not really. Um, so I'm going to do the video talking to Joe, and hopefully there'll be other people who will get something from it. So this is kind of a roundabout way of getting some information to him that he and I just don't have time to get to in a regular way. Okay. So, Joe, you know who you are. Joe's around 3Q, and he's thinking now is a good time to start moving on up. He plays pretty well, but there's certain things missing. So it's almost like a breakthrough to shodan thing. I mean, he knows how to settle his groups, right? There's things that are missing. So we're going to have a look. So the first thing he faces, is white has ignored his move in the bottom right. Now he realizes that's no big deal. He's only going to play this sort of move at the right time. There's no rush. I agree. There's also no rush. If he wants to, he could play this way and give this to white. It's not a problem. I guess I should be talking to Joe, not other people about Joe. So, Joe, this is fine. But your move is the most common. Very strong, resilient position that you can move from. You can pounce, you can pinch. So it's a well-known move, very well respected. So all is great. My place here, that's fine. We like the idea of playing this sort of move. But Joe, you know that, yeah, no need to rush it. Then where to next? Time for the next corner. Perfect. Now, I did a video recently I did two of them about this. 4 corners, and we start in. And one by one, they're getting dealt with. Oh, black's fine, white's fine. Time for the next corner. So white might say, okay, I'm going to finish this one, and then we stay here till it's done. And then once that's done, black might say, great, time for this corner. So corner by corner, we get them done. Okay. Black. White plays here. Joe, this should stand out immediately as a strange move. What's strange about it? He didn't come after you at all. Now, I'm coming after you with everything I have. I'm getting ready to come after you, but I want nothing to do with you. So if he plays here, you can ignore. If he plays here, we are encouraged to ignore. Okay. Notice the passive nature of this move. Just totally just nothing. Your move, I also will do nothing. No. Get it out of your vocabulary. You want to move forward, you want every move to be active, tempo, questioning, demanding, making a statement. Now, this doesn't become mandatory until you get to the probably 6 dan level. I would even say 7 dan level, where every single move has to be everything you can do, or else you fall behind. So now is a good time to hit him. Notice A supports B. It's kind of like, come on, his white C supported D. Didn't defend it, you can just come right in. But it helps it, supports it without something direct. Same as A, same as this move. Notice this move doesn't do that. This is a fine move on the bottom right, but it doesn't deal with other things. So a real good time to keep up the tempo. If you can catch the difference between how much this move is doing and how much this move is not doing. Okay, next. If we want to settle here, which is a fine idea, I don't mind settling here. Let's look at a better way. Demanding. I am going to cut you, and I'm getting out to the center of the board, to the whole board kind of move. He defends. Next, I'm coming in the corner. No, you're not. I'm connecting my stones in Sente. Okay. And now you can decide. I'm plenty settled. Perfect time for this move. And if you ever do get in trouble, you can play Ko, you can play lightly, lots of things you can do here. Or on some boards, you might say, I just want to settle. Right? Then you're settled. But this is a stronger settling. And of course, you have the opportunity to just support. Okay. So there are some attitudes there. And that's what we're looking at. Their moves in general are fine. But how do you move forward? Okay. Okay. Come up. Comes under. Now you're about to ignore this move. The idea of saying, I'm going to treat my egg group lightly. I'm absolutely for that. But this white move is painful. There's no move for you now. If instead you play here, and let's for a moment assume he responds, and then you play away to wherever, you got lots of moves. I mean, just give up the stone, and you have an amazing group. Gosh, what a great group. If he plays this way, you have a great move. Whatever he does, you have great moves. Now, again, this is kind of like an idea difference. When do you play away? When is the group flexible? When is it not flexible? And leaving here, not flexible. Well, but what if I had a chance for Sente? What if white takes Sente? Well, then you get a wonderful move. Big, bothering white. It's not small. You would not get a chance for such a wonderful move if he hadn't made the mistake of playing and ignoring. Okay, so you really can't play away right now. You've got to get that stone in so your group means something. Next, we are planning. I'm going to treat my A stone lightly. Although it is weak, great, perfect time for this sort of thing. Support, you're attacking, you're defending yourself, oh, big, beautiful move. There's something players don't get much of a handle on, probably till around 3 done, is emotional content. You don't really start getting stronger till you start hating your bad moves and loving your good moves. If you look at this move, go, I like this move. I've been looking forward to this move. But instead, you play here and you go, holy cow. And you're like this emotional content, forcing, supporting your weak group, playing in a big area. It's got one wonderful characteristic after the next. And you go, oh, that's so much better than on top. I like on top, but I love this one. So emotional content's a big thing. When you find your bad moves disgusting, you're going to stop playing them. One reason to review games and search out your bad moves and go, oh, what was I thinking? And just be disgusted with it. It's very helpful. Here, here. Okay. One thing to get in the habit of, you might already be in the habit of it. Black's missing a move at A. Black wants a move somewhere around B. We talked about that. You can't play C, threatening to bother white, threatening to attack, and not attack. That's worth looking at. Just a second. Just a second. There we go. Okay. We often play this move. Great move in the corner, whether you play it here or here, it's a great move in the corner. Big, strong. How is it on attacking white? Doesn't attack white at all. Okay. Then we have this move. Terrible in the corner. Waste of time in the corner. Very good for bothering white next. Well, what if you never do bother white? Then this move is a waste. You actually passed. A lot of people don't realize if you play a move that's has 30% attacking value and you never use it to attack, then you lost 30% of your move. And here, this is what, 80% attacking? 90? You must follow through. Now, I said that a little too strong, but still. Okay. So C, the reason it's there, it's not for the corner. It's not because, oh, area one is so big. No, it's not. It's all about bothering white and making sure white doesn't get a nice position there. So you have done number one. White's not getting a nice position there. But still, there's some leftover percentage of I'm also here to bother you. So there's some need at C to move forward. So the point of what I'm saying here is be aware of A and B and C. Are we also being aware of D? Well, we're not weak. He's not weak. Is there something important there? No. There's something important at C, A, B. These are all important. Responding to D, you're fine, he's fine. It's not a particularly big area. So feel the freedom to go do whatever. I would say my first thought is let's come back here. We have a weakness. Go fix your weaknesses. You have a free move. Step two, oh, let's do something active. Step three, which is what you did. Well, if I kick and jump, I happen to have a very good looking position. And now he has a new weak situation and might be as fulfilled. So it's just way over top. It's really done well. And it's even now more prepared to be attacking. Okay, so let's say that again. There are A, B, and C that we really want to get to. And it's totally valid to say, I know that and I agree, but this is so valuable to me. I'm just going to do it. Okay, that's a fine thing to say. But you also might lose tempo, lose control. Meaning, let's say he played this way. You don't necessarily have time for those great moves because you need to be controlling. You might want to defend. You might not. You might say, to heck with it, I'm going to go do my own thing. But you see how white can now start taking control. So, fine idea, but I'm going to try to restate my point because there's something important about it. I've seen this before. Oh, I recognize I'm doing a good thing. Maybe this is how I'm supposed to play. There's a certain attitude here. So check out this different attitude. Oh, I'm not weak. He's not weak. I'm going to I'll go mess with him. This attitude is very important. Okay, that's it. That was long and involved, and there we are. Okay. You've decided I want to deal with my A stone. First, no need. Notice it does have three options for health. You can run to the corner, run to the side, run to the center. It's not like you're in major trouble or anything. I mean, we could even say you're not weak. We could also say, well, you're kind of weak, but attack is defined by removing an option of health. Let's spend a moment on that. Just a moment, step at a time here. Our sea stone has 4 options for health. Let's count them. I can run to the corner. I can run to the side. I can run to the center. I can bother his 4 stone. There's 3 types of health options. Running away, outright life. I can live in 1 move. That's a pretty good option for health. Or, oh, he's weak. I can bother him. Those are the 3. In this case, we have 4 options. It's a pretty healthy stone. Okay, we move back here now. Did white remove one of those? Well, corner, side, that's totally valid. Number 2, nice little defensive move with the next wonderful move. There's no changes other than you're feeling a little more pressured. So you can go do whatever you want, which includes staying here if you want. Okay. So wonderful opportunity. Me, I'm going to say this has bothered me for so long, and he's going to respond. I feel much better. And then to heck with that. I'm ready. Come on, dude. Let's. You can't. I'm not weak. You're weak. Okay. This is all about attitudes and how to run, how to fight. Something you would ask me. How my direction of play, my how do I switch to middle game? Well, here we are. 1, this is important. 2, you might consider this. This is like, oh, this feels good. This one, holy cow, this is exciting. He has an actual weakness. I'm not weak. Okay. This move. Let's talk about this move. Contact plays. There's much to be said about them. They're wonderful moves. AI really likes them. When do we play them? Well, let's say before AI. When it's an emergency. Well, why wait for an emergency? Because, duh, he's immediately getting better. His group just got security points. You also got health, extra health, when you didn't have it. Is what contacting does. Helps both sides or starts a fight. So we see it in the Low Chinese, right? How do I come in? Oh, come in with the well, we don't like playing here because there are 3 black stones pouncing on white. So AI's taught us, oh, we're playing a contact play way more than usual. Well, how come? Because now this is a 1-to-1 fight. The second black stone's not going to come into it. The fight's going to be local, not global. Oh, very straightforward. Okay. So, do you want that white group to get strong? I wouldn't think so. There's no need to get it strong. I mean, if you just play here, for instance, if he kicks, then he's got the nasty spot inside. He comes straight down. Well, first, you can still invade if you want. It's very go take. So that's fine. let's say he had this in and it's your move. Black, white, black. Wonderful. Nice, settled group. You didn't force anyone to get super strong. So contact play is for a special situation. That's no need for it here. This, and this is a face to face, the most demanding contact move. This is just the shoulder. Hey, bub, tap him on the shoulder. Still a contact move. It's just not so demanding. But boom, he's getting a lot better. And Sente, it's still, you got to defend. You're worse off now than you were. You got to do something. So no need to contact. This is something, if you can get your contact, when to contact, when not. Yeah. Only do it when you need to. That's a good rule of thumb. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I would do it here. Not that I have confidence that this is the right way, but look at that poor A stone. Good grief, he's just sick to his stomach. What he wants to do is play here. Whew, now I'm strong. That is perfect. Notice this doesn't hurt them so much. Hurt the one stone a lot, not the two stones. Let's say he plays here. Well, if you want to cut, you can cut. You want to come under? Pretty powerful. So I think it's a good time to just press, but all the same, it's a good idea. Okay, so let's call it quits there. You can see how long it took to get just a few ideas across. And I didn't want to spend a whole lesson doing that. And since I can post it on YouTube for everybody, then it gives me an excuse to, help lots of people. Okay, guys. Hope it helps somebody more than Joe. Joe, I'll see you tonight. Bye.